Yo, welcome back to the channel, welcome to something a little bit different. Episode 1 of our WWE Universe Mode is here. Monday Night Raw kicks off with a $1 billion princess. Stephanie McMahon is the face that runs the place. No Mick Foley and Tao, no Triple H, still on vacation until the ratings come back up. And speaking of coming up, 2 weeks ago, the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, joint hosted by both Raw and SmackDown, both brands will be keen to steal the show. What is Stephanie McMahon going to say on this first episode of Raw? Stephanie McMahon setting the pace for tonight's show, turning over a new leaf, or so she says. That remains to be seen. Mick Foley ain't gonna be here. He is well away on his hip surgery, presumably crowdfunded, and for all we know, Stephanie could just be taking credit, just as she took credit for the Women's Revolution Women's Championship match on the line. Sasha Banks defends her Women's Championship against Bayley and Charlotte in a triple threat match. That's your main event. And the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, the highest paid superstar on the roster, makes an announcement. But coming up next is Rusev taking on Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor. Our opening bout on episode 1 of Monday Night Raw, kicking off with a former US champion, Rusev, being accompanied to the ring by his beautiful yet dangerous wife. And here is Mr. Money in the Bank, Finn Balor. And as we head into WrestleMania season, the Irishman has plenty of options to choose from. The Money in the Bank briefcase, the Royal Rumble match coming up, not to mention his God-given ability. He never did lose that Universal Championship. Let's not forget having to forfeit it the very next night on Raw after SummerSlam. We are underway, and Finn Balor right up the blocks with a missile dropkick on both men. Want to get some good momentum as we head into the new season. Falling headbutt from the big head of Rusev. Here we go now. It's a very light variation of Rusev's finisher, the Accolade. Camel clutch here being applied to Finn Balor, but muscles his way out. It's too early on. Side slam from Rusev just as Finn Balor starts showboating. Rusev setting Finn up top. Only has damage in mind when you do that, but Finn evades. Diving Hurricane Rana with a pin. Referee getting there. 1. Kicks out at 1. What a shot from Finn Balor. Sends Rusev off. Sleep. The leap above the Bulgarian. Hits him on a kiss with a drop kick. Shades of AJ Styles. With a punch to the spine for good measure. Finn Balor up and over. The custodian of the Money in the Bank briefcase can cash that in at any time, anywhere for a shot at the Universal Championship. And Rusev just blew his head off his shoulders with that jumping super kick. And that was a great overhead belly to belly from Rusev. Former NXT champion former Universal Champion Finn Balor has succumbed to the accolade. Will he submit? Rusev wrenching back on the spine of the Irishman, and for the second time in this match he gets his way out. Sling Blade, something else he picked up from his time in Japan from Hiroshi Tanahashi, now lined up in the apron, sensing the danger that her husband is in. Finn goes over, but he's smarter than that. Cuts Rusev off, and after the top he goes where it's established who's at his most effective, the aerial offense. It's a mainstay of Balor's game. Diving missile dropkick. Pinning man, what are you doing? Going back up top. Seconds, please. Rusev staggering back to his feet. He'd stay down if he was wise. Balor running the troops. This is gonna suck for sure. Rusev evades. Punt to the spine. An accolade for the second time. What a mistake Finn Balor may have made if he taps for this. Oh, he's on the cusp. The Demon King evading Rusev. He takes a tumble. And Balor over the top. Over 200 pounds of man crushing on top of you. It hurts. Rusev is laid flat out. Balor up to the top. Coup de grace halfway across the ring. The soles of his feet into the ribs of Rusev too. And Finn Balor kicking off the first episode of Monday Night Raw with a V. Mr. Money in the Bank sets the momentum rolling in this first time encounter between the Irishman and the Bulgarian. Very good match, and the best is yet to come. And we go from the best to the beast. Brock Lesnar, the former UFC and WWE World Heavyweight Champion, is up next. The iconic entrance theme of arguably the highest paid professional wrestler of 2016, Brock Lesnar, on a $2 million downside, a $2.5 million fight purse for his bout with Mark Hunt at UFC 200, and without doubt one of, if not the toughest WWE superstars in the entire roster. Brock Lesnar, legit shooter. Just ask Randy Orton about him. Just ask John Cena. And here is the advocate Paul Heyman about to press the microphone to his lips. Let's see what he's got to say. Well, what a conniver! Paul Heyman announcing that no man is worthy of facing the Beast Incarnate at the Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar will sit at home with his hands down his pants back in Saskatchewan, and that he will not be in San Antonio, Texas for the Royal Rumble. But coming up next, the United States Open Challenge of Roman Reigns, carrying on the legacy of John Cena's staple of 2015. Here comes the big dog, the United States champion Roman Reigns, one of the most polarizing figures of the last 2 years since John Cena, one man on top. Roman Reigns was the BV guy. Still has a ways to go, still yet to find that missing ingredient of acceptance from the fans. I would suggest being yourself, but everybody knows being yourself never works. We are just moments away from the first US Championship Open Challenge of 2016, and Sami Zayn is going to be the first challenger. Challenge John Cena in his debut on Monday Night Raw back in 2015. Here to recreate that moment as a member of the active roster, Sami Zayn, the underdog of the underground, stuck on a losing streak when it comes to title matches, succumbing to the Miz at Survivor Series for the Intercontinental Championship. And here we go, Roman Reigns turning over the illustrious United States Championship. Sami Zayn knows what it's all about. Former NXT champion, yet to attain silverware on the main roster. Here comes Roman overpowering Sami, the much smaller fighter, into the corner. Referee getting between them both, clean break. And here's Sami assuring Roman that he is just as strong as the champion. The referee between them both is even Steven so far. What an uppercut. Sami Zayn, very much a student of all cultures, compasses, all styles from around the globe. That European style with the European uppercut and a knife-edge chop. And here's some of that luchador influence. Springboard tornado DDT on Roman Reigns. And this can be over quickly. Sami goes for the cover. Kick out before the referee even makes the one. There's a variation of that pump handle. A backdrop from Roman Reigns. Holds on to Sami Zayn. There goes another for the kick back and Reigns with a generous third. The damage has been done. Sami Zayn now planting Reigns in position. And we're going to get a showcase of agility. Split-legged moonsault. Sami Zayn with the cover. 1, 2, and Reigns powers out. Takes more than that to put the big dog away. Firing off his shots. Flying clothesline from the Samoan. Superman punch. That's gotta be it. Setting him up in the corner now, stalking him as Sami Zayn comes to his senses. Spear. And that's gotta be all she wrote. Roman with a cover. 1, 2, and Sami Zayn somehow finding the wheels kick out. Not many people can say they kicked out of the spear. Blue Thunder bomb from Sami Zayn. Here we go. Zayn getting a second win, tossing the United States champion out. When the Ming maneuvers don't do it justice, throw the kitchen sink and he carcass at them. Sami Zayn diving through the air with a plancha. More of that luchador influence we attested to earlier. Reigns sitting upright. Sami Zayn could crush him from above. Crossbody. Didn't catch all of that, but the damage may be done to Roman's neck. Don't know what Sami Zayn is doing. Can't afford to get too cocky. Flung from the second rope with an elevated German suplex. No idea what the challenger was thinking. Reigns missing a punt kick. Could have done serious damage. Zayn with the O'Connor roll. 1, 2. Roman switching the pressured reversal. Oh, but is undone by the rope break. What a clothesline. What a battle. Here's Reigns with a bit of mat work himself. The small package. Can Zayn escape the grasp? Just barely. And the champion follows him up with a spear like a predator. Surely you don't kick out of 2 spears in one match. From Roman Reigns. There's a 3. And Roman Reigns retains the United States Championship. What a contest, and what a way to embark on your journey to WrestleMania. Reigns surely entering the Royal Rumble as a massive favourite. Well, that was a trivial backstage encounter for sure. Brock Lesnar and Chris Jericho was amidst that SummerSlam backstage controversy involving Randy Orton, but nonetheless, here comes the showstopper. Shawn Michaels returns to Monday Night Raw as per the commissioner Stephanie McMahon's promise. Please let it be more than just a flying visit, but I think we all know what it really is. It's appropriate that HBK makes an appearance The Royal Rumble taking place 2 weeks away in his hometown of San Antonio, Texas, 20 years ago. 20 years on from his victory over Sid at the Alamo Dome. Yeah, well, we all know whose music that is, and we couldn't expect any less than an appearance from a Hall of Famer without interference. Well, unsurprisingly, it's from the outspoken Universal Champion Kevin Owens. Stephanie McMahon scheduled a match for the Royal Rumble in 2 weeks. Kevin Owens will defend against Seth Rollins for the final time. But what business does he have interrupting Shawn Michaels? Kevin Owens vowing violence, but Seth Rollins' music is hit. Rollins is hitting the ring. Owens eats the sweet chin music. Kick to the gut. I'm sure it says Seth Rollins with the pedigree. What a way to send a message to the Universal Champion. Seth Rollins challenges him at the Royal Rumble. And Shawn Michaels, as he has just announced, is the ambassador of the 2017 Royal Rumble in San Antonio, Texas, live at the Alamo Dome in 2 weeks' time. Last chance for Rollins to reclaim the best friend of the man he shared the ring with, Shawn Michaels. Triple H has screwed him out of the Universal Championship. On the line at the Royal Rumble, Seth Rollins challenges Kevin Owens. And still to come tonight, triple threat match for the Women's Championship, Sasha Banks, Bayley and Charlotte. Well, the cameras cut away before we had a chance to survey the damage, but Chris Jericho almost certainly ambushed in his locker room by Brock Lesnar, not standing for that disrespect in that backstage occasion early on. But here is Bayley, everybody's favourite female babyface. Certainly has a thing or two to prove since coming up to the main roster, missing out on last year's WrestleMania, missing out on the Divas Revolution and the call-up of the 3 horsewomen, one of which is Charlotte, the daughter of one of the most legendary wrestlers of all time, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair, the 4-time women's champion, seeking out a 5th accolade. What a career she has had so far in her 2-year stint on the main roster on Monday Night Raw. And boy, would she not love to decommission Sasha Banks, her longtime rival, once again. of the Women's Championship. Here we go. The iconic theme song of the bus reverberates around the arena. Sasha Banks, the current Women's Champion, ready for battle against not one but two competitors in a triple threat match for the first time in her career on the main roster. She credits Lita and the late great Eddie Guerrero as her idols, as her inspirations. She's a former NXT Women's Champion as well as the other two women in this match. I'm going to throw the cliche out there, but this has all the makings of a classic encounter. WWE Women's Championship on the line in the main event of the first episode of Monday Night Raw in this Universe Mode. The unmistakable white strap, that championship, introduced at WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, Texas. Charlotte winning that for the first time. It's been exchanged back and forth between her and Sasha Banks. Bayley wants to play now. Sasha Banks wasting no time, going for her longtime rival Charlotte Flair, going for the hair, the golden hair, and cracking the neck of the heir apparent, the famous daughter. Bayley with a chop block, kick grazing the face of Sasha Banks. Charlotte's back up on her feet now, senses the advantage. And Bayley and Charlotte with a double team, double DDT, dropping Sasha on her head. Spine on the pine by Sasha on Bayley. She rolls out of the way. Lovely health scissors takedown from the Boston native. Charlotte sending Sasha off the ropes. Frantic start here and a fantastic boot to the face. Sasha within an inch's reach of the bottom rope, but she kicks out. Bayley going back to that left leg of Sasha that she chop blocked early on. Let's not forget about that limb. There's a great sixth sense, well aware about the positioning and the looming danger posed by Charlotte. Bayley going full strength here early on. T-bone suplex into the turnbuckle. Doesn't go for the cover though. Sasha Banks comes to intercept with a bulldog. And that might finally take Bayley out of the equation. Double knees on Charlotte. The special meter is flashing for Bayley. Going for the Bayley to belly suplex. Cuts out by Sasha Banks. Soaks up that attack. And Charlotte disposes of the champion on the ring apron. Dragging her back into the ring. Precarious position. Dropping on her neck with the neck breaker. A showcase of Bayley's agility. Hurricanrana on Charlotte. Hurricanrana on Sasha. Bayley didn't come to play, she came to fight. Knife edge shot deflected by Bayley. There's that inverted variation of a T-bone by Bayley going for the cover. 1, 2. Can Charlotte kick out just before 3? Bayley to Bayley on Charlotte. There's her first finishing maneuver of the match. 1, and Sasha comes in to make the save. Bayley trying to get rid of the pest. Swinging neck breaker, a staple move of the Attitude Era. Sasha Banks grew up watching. Dragging Charlotte into the middle away from the ropes. Going for the cover. There's 1, there's 2. Can Charlotte kick out just again? She's taking a farewell beating in this match. And now the two storied rivals of the women's division, Charlotte and Sasha, facing off. Sasha eats the drop kick to the mouth. The women's championship has only been held by both of those two women in the ring that you see. Boot to the breadbasket of Bayley. Charlotte gearing up for the natural selection. Planting. Bayley and Sasha hasn't recovered yet. And it's too late now. Sasha's in the ring. Charlotte has no chance of making that cover. And Sasha evading the offense of Charlotte. She's a clothesline, and now Sasha trying to steal the victory. Going for glory and trying to take credit for Charlotte's work. Charlotte Flair has recuperated. Sasha and Bayley on the outside. Diving crossbody. Squashing the life out of Bayley. And Sasha trying to catch Charlotte off guard. Rolling her back in the ring before she can recover. T-bone suplex from the Nature Girl. And a spear. The women's champion needs a spear. Go for the cover. What are you waiting for? Bayley is back in the ring just in time. Makes a save just. This match will continue. Bayley had plans for Charlotte, but Sasha interferes over the top. German suplex on Bayley. Has her eyes on Charlotte, who still hasn't managed to catch her breath. Headlock DDT on the ring apron. Charlotte has a second win now, going up to the top. And that only means one thing in Flair country. And Charlotte, just like her father, is dumped off the top into the middle of the ring. And Sasha can steal it. Ah, Charlotte just keeps the championship alive. Shin breaker once again on the gammy leg of Sasha Banks. She rolls out the ring to safety, great awareness, but at what cost? Charlotte going for her trademark figure 8 leg lock. If she gets that arch up, it's all over. Surely Bayley, I don't care how impressive you've been in this match, that figure 8 leg lock's a difference maker. That's a leg breaking maneuver by Charlotte Flair. Sasha recovers just in time, but Bayley wants to do it by herself, overpowers the blonde. Russian leg sweep by Sasha, and then Sasha and Bayley once again. Haymaker to the face, backstabber, punctuated by the bank statement. Bank statement locked in on Bayley, got nowhere to go in the middle of the ring, and she rolls her up, rolling her up too. Oh, and she kicks out. I'm sure the referee hit the mat for 3. Feet up to the face of Sasha. Bayley going through the air with a flying back elbow. Sasha takes her powder to the outside. Now Bayley sending Charlotte up to the top, same position she nearly killed Sasha with at TakeOver Brooklyn last year. Going for the cover, Sasha needs to get back in to break this up. 2, 3, there it is, Bayley, we have a new champion. Just at the ticker at the bottom confers it, new champion crown. And Bayley, what a way to kick off this new era of the WWE Universe. And what a way she's come, former NXT champion, sat on the sidelines and watched Charlotte and Sasha play hot potato with that belt. And Bayley has come up and has finally accomplished a big one and gets the recognition she deserved. Well, that's it for episode 1 of Monday Night Raw and the WWE Universe. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you in a bit.